Go.
Good afternoon, guys. We're now here with, of course, the famous actor David Licauco, the Chinito Heartthrob, exclusive and live. How are you, David?
I'm good. I just want to say thank you for coming here. It's an honor. It's just happy to here and interviewing you.
Yeah, finally, he is a pageant king, guys. For those who do not know and hasn't followed his career yet, he was a Mr. Chinatown first runner-up in the year 2014.
Yeah.
So how was your experience in that pageant?
I learned a lot just by joining a pageant, like the experience that came with it. Like every day we were in GMA, and at that time I was only 18. So just the hang of it na you're in ABS and then joining a pageant. Obviously we got to like experience Chinese culture more, meet other people, meet so many different personalities, and then it was just a very good experience for me. And, yung natutunan ko at that time, I bring it right now to wherever I go.
Ang layo nang napunta mo. From the time that you were discovered in Boracay, you were approached by a handler in Boracay, and then you joined Mr. Chinatown after, right?
Yeah. I remember when I was in Bora, funny story, because like parang a party.
Party, millennial.
Yeah, millennial parties in Bora, and then meron isang agent, like he was like, hey, are you a model? And then at that time, parang never could expect ever na parang may tsura ako and all that. And then I remember, I even texted my mom na parang, ay mami, nag-message sa akin na, nag-ask sa akin if I wanted to become a model. And then,
Naniwala ka ba kagad doon?
I remember he was texting me when I came back to Manila. I remember na parang nag-text siya sa akin na, hey, go see ganyan. You wanna go? But at that time, I didn't entertain it because I wasn't comfortable and I wasn't confident in myself at that time. And then I remember I went to a go-see. I remember it was for a brand na parang modeling, hindi ko alam, print ad yata. And then I waited for like 3 hours to, parang mag-go-see, and then sadly hindi ako nakuha. So sabi ko, it's not
Guys, yung go-see is a term for models audition.
Yeah.
They go and see. They go and then the agents or the company see them if they're fit for the product or the commercial.
Oh, yun. So, yun. And then sadly, hindi ako nakuha. So, I realized, I thought na, okay, this might not be for me. And then, yun, I don't know. I guess it just happened.
Paano ka napunta sa Mr. Chinatown after that experience mo sa hindi pagkakuha sa first time sa go-see?
I remember yung friend ko, si Kurt Ong, nung nanalo nung Mr. Chinatown. He was like, hey bro, sumali ako sa Mr. Chinatown. Gusto mo ba sumali? And then I was like, parang hindi para sa akin. Parang hindi talaga ako confident at that time. Tapos, yun. Sabi ko, sige. Try ko na. And then, nag-submit ako ng application form. And then, after 1 week yun, kinolab kami ng ABS-CBN to like, for the second screening. And then, luckily, nakuha naman ako. So, yun. Yun na nag-start.
And then, what did you learn when you entered Mr. Chinatown? What did you learn, and then what improvement have you made to yourself para manalo ka isa sa maging winners?
Siguro doon muna tayo sa para ma-improve yung sarili ko. At that time, obviously, it's a pageant, so I had to cut down on food. Kailangan ko mag-eat ng healthy, kailangan ko alagaan yung face ko, yung sarili ko. Siyempre, yung Q&A, like, I read books about it. Like, alam ko, punta pa kami dito sa may QC, meron dito parang practice ng pageants. Nagkaroon pa kami.
Saan sa QC? Saan dito sa
Yun,
QC?
ako sure alam mo.
Malapit na.
Sa may, dito lang.
Dito sa few streets away sa Scout.
Yun,
Yun.
doon, sa taas.
Yes,
May
sa
basketball court
basketball
dati.
court, yes.
Yun. Nag-ano kami doon na pageant practice. Nag-lunges kami. Tapos sinuruan kami ng mga
Posing.
ng posing, yung mga tao doon, how to be confident, how to pose confidently, how to answer confidently. So yun, I mean, the fact alam na I got to experience those things.
Na hindi pala ganun kadali.
No, it's not easy. Like, akala ko, ang pageants I mean, before that experience, I thought na kung maganda ka lang, you're sexy, mag-workout ka, okay na. But no, ang haba ng practice nila. Every day, they go through a lot of training, they, you know, ang daming kept talaga ako sa mga nagpa-pageants.
And then
It's not easy.
Basically in UB in pageantry, you won the first runner-up position.
Oh, yeah, yun. So, yun, in the fact ko lang nag-stage ako, nag-Q&A ako, it's a big experience for me, parang talagang big push sa career ko. I mean, not just in my career, also in my personality. You know, siguro for sure after that I got to meet so many people. We were all very competitive. But, I mean, that alone pa lang, it's gonna like help you in like right now in showbiz. Like, ang dami natulong sa akin ng pageantry.
Yung experience mo doon sa Mr. Chinatown ba, hindi ka ba na-conscious sa katawan mo? Kasi it's your first pageant and then you were discovered in Boracay. For sure, you were shirtless in Boracay.
Yeah, I was.
So what was the difference?
Siguro ever since, I mean, all my life, all I did was play basketball and go to the gym. So, in that perspective, it's not really that hard for me to like mag-pose somehow, but maging fit. But siguro on the, kailangan kasi pag nasa pageant ka, mas payat ka ng konti. Diba? In basketball, I was like body. So like, yung diet ko lang, it touched it a bit, but like the rest of it, like working out and all that, and then change up.
And then from pageant, being a pageant king, you became a model, an honorable model of Bench, right?
Yeah.
And so, I think the first time I saw you on TV was when you surprised a fan for, I think it's a GMA show, and then parang ginagawa nilang K-pop. So, kung sino ba itong guy na to? So, how was your experience with your fans?
With my fans, I'm just really blessed. I mean, the fact parang people admire you, you know, like, I mean, what am I doing right? Dapat ako nagustuhan ng mga tao, di ba?
Oo nga, si Chinito Heartthrob ka na daw.
Yun nga, I don't even know why people impress me that moniker na I'm Chinito Heartthrob. I mean, ako nga, me myself, I don't know who I am. So,
well, I saw your moment with your fan when you surprised your fan. And then definitely you're a heartthrob. Then you're Chinito. That's why I guess that's where the moniker came from.
yeah, siguro, yun nga. But like, syempre, like, yung heartthrob, like after that, like, pag iisipin mo, ba't ba ako naging heartthrob? Diba? Who am I? So, you know,
Kasi may kilig ang mga fans mo. Nakikita
oo,
ka, right?
siguro yun nga. But like, yun nga, I mean, what I'm trying to say is that hindi ko feel na bago kasi ako eh. So like, diba? I mean, feel ko nga sa Chinatown, baka nanalo lang ako kasi gating katong ako. You know? So like, yun the feeling. Kasi all my life, I was never the guwapo guy in school. Even in college. Like, not until 2 years ago. Diba?
I think most of our pageant kings and queens and even our hunks and beautiful actresses now never considered themselves as good looking when they were younger.
Hindi naman talaga ako ng high school and college yung pangit ko talaga.
But I actually saw your younger pictures.
Diba? Medyo...
But then again, you're more confident now. Maybe that's where your look, your being a heartthrob is coming from. Your confidence.
Siguro yun. Siguro yung confidence lang din siguro. Whatever it is. But again, I'm just really blessed na ganito.
But this movie that you are in right now, the first starring role with opposites. I heard it's a romantic comedy with the millennial twist, and you're starring opposite Shaira Diaz.
Yeah.
So that kilig factor, I think the producers and your fans see that in you, and that's why. Do you think mas kikiligin sila sa iyo dito sa movie na to?
Yeah, for sure. Me naman kasi si Shaira Diaz. We started in Magpakilanman. And then, yun, I mean, after that episode, like, we were getting rage reviews from, like, fans na parang, like, we had chemistry daw. So, like, this happened, shot this after Magpakilanman. And then, yun. I guess, I mean, like, with Shaira naman kasi her on-screen presence is just, you know, like on a different level. Like she's funny without even trying. She's lovely without even trying. You know, so in showbiz, like it has to be natural. Kasi like who you are, like you don't have to try hard. Diba? So with Shaira, she's just really, you know, like I like her as a person and as an actress. So siguro kaya nag-click and that's why it showed up on camera.
So is there more than just liking each other sa tingin mo?
Who knows? I mean, Shaira is really a good.
Well, who
good
knows,
girl.
maybe you know.
I might know, maybe. I don't know. But as of now, we're friends, really good friends, and yeah, I mean everything.
That's where it starts.
Yeah,
That's where it should
exactly,
start, right?
Exactly. I mean, what's love without friendship, right? So, let's see the future.
And for those who are watching now, and also who will be watching us later, you said confidence is a key in becoming more beautiful as a person.
For sure.
Beside the confidence and beside the kilig factor, ano ba dapat meron ng isang ideal na lalaki para mas kiligin ng mga babae?
For me, it's easy to say na just be yourself. But like, hindi. Like, for me, you have to work on that. Like, how? Siguro, let's say, kung hindi ka masyadong gwapo, diba? So, like, why not bawi mo siya sa pagpapaganda ng katawan, diba? Tapos, dress nicely. Tapos, meron akong tinatawag na power dresser. So, you know, like,
Just like this poster, medyo power dressing na dyan ako.
Oo, yun, diba? Kahit di ako masyadong gwapo, maganda pa rin.
Papayag ba kayo?
Diba? So yun, pwede na yan, diba? Yung parang kailangan mo na bawiin sa ibang bagay, like read books, like try to be smart, learn so many things in life, like watch YouTube and all that, watch your channel, diba? So, I mean, yun pa lang like parang kahit hindi ka masyadong gwapo, bawiin doon, like magiging confident ka na Diba marami yung gwapo na nakakuha ng gandang babae. Kasi hindi naman yung sa itsura, it's more on how you present yourself, how confident you are, and like how...
And that's the key for guys, right?
Yeah.
Not just for guys,
Yeah.
even for everyone.
Yeah, I feel like at the start in life, like you have to, like, sikat ka or like, you're doing well if you're guwapo, but like, after that, what's next? Diba? Like, mas kailangan maging successful ka you know? If you go on successful guys, have more like, chance to get girls na maganda honestly, like compared to like guwapo na wala ka ng sundo. So I feel like you have, I mean, for me naman, I mean, kung mayroon akong blessed ako sa konti, hindi mag-aaral na lang ako, diba? Para meron ako both balance. So, you know, just, yun. I mean, as long as you do your best, like, alagaan mo yung sarili mo, mag-aral ka na mabuti, watch so many things, parang kung may kausap ka na matunan may presentation ko or like, sumali sa pageant, maging confident ka. Hindi naman yun yung parang kung isipin mo ng sarili mo, maging confident ako. Maging confident ka, it's not like that. It's more of like, aralin mo lahat, kaya ako magiging confident.
So parang kay Catriona, she prepared a lot, kaya naging confident siya.
Exactly, that's why when she was in the stage, like, parang nilalaro na lang niya. Kasi alam niya, she knew na at that moment na inaral ko na ito so what, diba? Pag
Just enjoy the moment.
Pag nasa sa stage, hindi niya iniisip kung ano yung gagawin niya. Like, kasi she was so confident lang about herself na like when she walked, like, walk niya nun, parang wala na lang, diba? Tapos, nag-prepare siya ng mabuti.
Dito ba sa movie na to, paano nag-prepare para maging confident ka?
Obviously, the workout is there. I went through a lot of workshops, acting workshops with my acting coach. So, yun. Kaya pagdating ko na set, played na lang. Parang easy na kasi nag-aaral na ako ng mabuti. So, yun, syempre, para magka-confidence, you have to be responsible. Responsibility first before confidence.
So ano ba yung aasahan ng fans mo para kiligin sila sa'yo lalo dito sa movie nyo na Because I Love You?
In-invite ko na lang sila panoorin na lang kasi for sure kikiligin sila, hindi lang sa akin. Dahil sa story rin, maganda talaga yung story. Excellent directors, really prepared for it. Ang ganda ng locations sa shoot namin.
Like, I saw the trailer and then I was impressed with the cinematography. Yung eksena na kinuna sa itaas, din yung mga kabayo. So it was like beautiful.
Yeah. I went to intensive training for polo. Actually, magpopolo ka pa lang ng mabilis, mahirap na yun. Magkabayo ka pa lang ng mabilis, mahirap na. Malaki yung kabayo.
So, principe ang dating mo, you're playing polo.
Exactly. Yung sport ko dito. I'm a professional polo player. So, yun lang. I mean, for me, ultimate challenge.
So, that's your character in this movie, a polo playing bachelor. Rich guy.
Super rich guy who falls in love with a simple girl na bumbera, firefighter, si Shaira Diaz.
So that's very opposite attracts.
Yeah, oo, yun yan. Sabi nga nila opposites attracts.
Kasi guys, when you play polo, I mean dito sa Pilipinas, you can only see polo playing
Polo club.
sa Manila Polo Club, and
Yeah, Polo
only
Club.
the rich can really be a member of that club.
Yeah.
So that's where, if we have guests, the prince, mga royalties, or really high-profile people, that's where you usually see them playing polo.
Yeah.
So have you been to Manila Polo Club and played? Is that where you played polo for this movie?
No, we played in North Polo Club, but I've been to Manila Polo Club kasi friends ko member doon.
So you know the lifestyle.
And yeah, actually, medyo mabilis na naman sa akin yung lifestyle yung ginawa namin since.
So, yeah, sorry. So ano yung kakaiba sa kay David Licauco sa movie na to na mas kikiligin talaga ang fans?
In this movie, I don't know, I was just being myself. I think. Talagang, I felt like yung character is just embedded to be me, you know.
So ano ba yung character niya? Medyo aloof, suplado?
Yeah, medyo suplado na parang misunderstood ng mga tao na akala nila parang gwapo lang, mayaman lang, but actually gusto lang talaga niya mahalin ng babae.
So, you invite them. This will be showing this coming week, right?
Yeah, this is gonna be shown June 26 in all cinemas nationwide. So, guys, sa mga pageantry fans natin, I'm just hoping na supportan nyo ako. I mean, I came from your industry, so sana supportan nyo ako. Because I Love You is coming June 26 na with Shaira Diaz and directed by Joel Lamangan, and the premiere will be on June 25th in Mega Mall, 7 p.m.
And what cinema?
Cinema 12.
Cinema 12. So
Cinema 12.
guys, that's our Chinito Heartthrob, live from the Philippine Pageantry. And any last messages to your fans?
I just want to say thank you to you for coming here, and also sa sumuporta sa akin since Mr. Chinatown Days ko. I just want to say thank you. Until now, you guys are here, and sa lahat ng mga fans ng Pageantry, God bless you all. Take care.
And congratulations and best of luck and
Thank you.
more projects.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Nag-live ba?
Yeah.
Landis?